What's up, guys? Sean here with Spencer's Lawn Care. I'm going to do a little video because I know a lot of you guys think, you need $10, $15, $20,000 just to start your business. And guys, you don't. Really, all you need is a push mower, a leaf blower if possible, a trimmer. You don't have to offer edging if you don't know how to. Those are things that you can learn over years and years and practice. After you accumulate 25, 30 lawns, after a year, 2 years, 3 years, definitely you should be up there. You can go out and invest $2,000 to $5,000 in a used zero turn, or a residential zero turn, but you really don't need that to start with, guys. I started mine with a push mower, a Craftsman rider, and a push broom. And I think it was like I don't even remember what the trimmer was that I had. It was just some maybe Walmart green, I can't remember the name of it. It was that, 2-3 years ago. So, guys, you don't need the Stihl, even though they're great. You don't need the Echoes, even though they're great. You don't need the Toro, the Skag. You don't need that to start with, guys. That should be, a 3, 4, 5 year goal of yours to achieve that. Alright, let me show you guys a little more of my stuff. Every year I start off, I order, I believe it's 750 business cards. These ones this year, I didn't pass out a whole lot of business cards this year because I went more flyers. But I do go through them, guys. I hand them out readily. The hoodies with your name, your number on them, guys. That stuff, you don't need it your first year. It's nice to have. Makes you look great. Don't get me wrong. Where I order mine from, I get a really good deal at it. I can order 10 shirts for like $80. That's a front patch and a full back ad. But I have to order 10 of those shirts. And as long as I order 10 of the shirts, I don't have to order a certain amount of hoodies whenever I order them. So I always order my hoodies every year in the wintertime when they're not very busy, and you can get a great deal on them, guys. Get 10 shirts for $80, $85 with tax, and then, my guy, he'll throw in hoodies for $20 a pop. Sometimes even like 18 a pop, depending on how many, I want to order for me, and a few guys. My guy, I can order multicolored shirts. The tag on the back, the brand, has to be the same color, has to be the same size on all of them. But I can order green shirts, blue shirts, red shirts. Whatever you want. Neon. Whatever you guys want. I went with a hunter green on these ones that I ordered this past year. And next year, I'm going to order some more hunter greens just because I'm getting low. They get ruined, I go through them probably every 2 months maybe. But I'm going to order a lighter color. I will recommend that. Go with something a little lighter. I do wear a neon that I have made every now and then. But I think the neons, for some reason, they stain up. I know they're lighter or whatever. They're like $8, I think he charges me for just a shirt, and then whatever to put the ad on it. But those stain up so quick that, when I go places, I don't want to look like garbage, Walk into a gas station to pay for my fuel and everything. I don't want to look like I just crawled out from underneath of a vehicle or off the street or something, You got to be presentable because you never know who's going to approach you guys. That's another thing. I always keep cologne in the truck because, you're out there all day long, and I always do my bids at the end of the day. People want to see when you walk up, that you've been out there working, and that you're going to bust your butt for them. So I always go at the end of the day. I'm looking like crap, but you know what? I got that bottle of cologne in the truck, a couple sprays. I smell like I just came out of the shower, but look like I just came out of a garbage can. So, or even I've done this a few times whenever I'm going to commercial accounts, just throw an extra change of clothes in the truck because they get ruined, they get messy, especially on rainy days like we've been having here lately. But, yeah, a few other things. When I ordered my Echo Edger this year, I asked the guy if he knew where I could get a banner for my garage. Well, obviously it's not hanging in my garage right now, but that's the banner back there. Says, put an Echo in your garage. And he actually gave that to me for free. Or had it mailed to me, I should say. He contacted Echo for me, told him what I was looking for, told him what I'd purchased from him. I purchased from him before, gas, or not gas, oil for gas, and a trimmer, just little things here and there. You build up a relationship with these guys, and they'll work for you guys. They'll cut your breaks. So I got that banner for absolutely nothing, just for asking for it. Basically, it was sweet. But getting back to the whole topic of, what you need just to start, guys, you don't need a lot. You mainly just have to have the mindset to get out there and do it and follow through with what you say. If you tell somebody, hey, I'm going to mow your yard for $30, you mow it for $30, whether it takes you 35 minutes or an hour and 35 minutes. You go back to that guy and say, hey, man, I underbidded you. I'm going to have to bump you $10, $40, $45, whatever. He's going to cut your ass down the road so quick. It's your ass is going to be smoking pretty much. But the next year, if you have to, explain to him, you underbid it a little bit. It was your first year. It's all learning, guys. I'm still learning. I shouldn't even say just the first few years. It's always a learning process. You get good and you get bad. You get crazy. You get customers that, they'll say, hey, bill me once a month. You send them that bill and you never hear from them. Call them, you never hear from them. It happens, guys. I got one right now. I won't put his name out there. But you can see how much, that's $220. That's a month's service. I haven't heard from this guy. Well, tomorrow it's his time to get mowed again. And when he comes home from work, his yard's not going to be mowed. And he's probably going to call me, or he's just going to stiff me, whatever. Guys, it happens, Don't think it's always, hey, you messed something up. Because I know when I leave someone's yard, that yard looks as good as my yard. And it's worth every dime that I'm charging him. So you should never question yourself when you leave a job. Hey, did I mess something up? Or, hey, why is this guy not paying me? It happens, guys. There's people out there that just don't care that you need to make a living. They just got a month's worth of free mowing service. It happens. Now, could I be a child about it and go tear up something in his property? Yeah, I'm sure I could. But then I'm going to go to jail. My name's going to get ruined in the neighborhood. It's just not worth it. Sometimes it's better just to eat the $220, and move on. A few other things. I always keep a manila envelope in my folder. Now, this one You can read it. It said I just wrote on it, Spencer Lawn Care copies. Now, copies means everything, guys. From buying a mower, trailer, receipts, gas, clothing, everything, guys. You know, when you get legitimate, you're going to want to keep all these receipts. You know, if you cash a check at a bank, you better be paying taxes on it. You know, you got people out here, man. I get it, you know. Not everybody's going to pay their taxes or whatever. And I'll be honest, the first year I did it, I didn't pay taxes. But, you know, whenever that first year came around, and I only made $2,700, you know, it happens. But, guys, don't get into the groove of every year of making all this money and not paying taxes on it. At the end of the year, you can file with just your Social Security number. You know, if you make over $500, you have to file it. Well, see, I didn't know that about the whole Social Security thing, or I would have went ahead and did it. Because, I mean, I took a chance, you know. But then the following year, I actually ended up paying for that year's taxes in with my 2012 taxes. And, but yeah, you can file with just your Social Security number, you know. Put how much you made, you know, what you spent, what you grossed. You know, that year I had spent so much in, you know, equipment, trailers, and everything that there was no taxes to pay in, basically. So, I mean, no point stressing over it. This folder here, I recommend you guys order one of these, man. This thing is bad. It's a Toro folder. I bought it whenever I got my zero turn. It just has a little folder here, you know, you can put your bid book in. Just slides in and out, gives you a nice surface to write on. It's got a calculator inside of it. These are guys I deal with a lot, Bear Lawn and Garden. It's got a place you can keep extra business cards up here. I keep extra pad down on the side here. You know, I keep a list of places that, you know, I put flyers out at, you know, that contacted me, which areas, where I've had the best success. Now, I will say this: I didn't have very good success with flyers my first year at all. I think I put out roughly 500, maybe 600. I think I maybe got 7 calls, and I think maybe 4 jobs out of all those. I don't remember roughly, but you know, this year I went. Greg with Geek the Freak, he actually sent me a copy of what he passes out, and you know, I changed it up a little bit, but I used a lot of what he used in his. I'm sure you guys aren't going to be able to read that or whatever, but you know, I've had 900 flyers put out, and I've gotten roughly 30 calls, and I'd say probably 15 jobs just from changing up the way I pass out flyers. The flyers I put out before were just pretty plain Jane, you know, hey, name, phone number, service, call me, basically. Well, it doesn't work like that always. You know, if you guys watch Geek the Freak, Greg over there, he explains a lot of this, you know, he's really thorough with it also, you know, that people want to know a little more info, and the more they know before they call you, the more chance you have that they're going to call you. So, you know, put on there, you know, how many years you've been doing it. You know, you can get a key from them for their gate if they have a lockback gate. They don't have to be home. Easy payment options. Just things like that. I don't remember exactly what's in there. I haven't looked at one in a few months. But, you know, just things like that, guys. I hope this helps you guys out a little bit. I know I'm running out of time here on my phone. So, you guys take it easy. Keep mowing. Keep going. You'll get there, you know. It takes a little while. Don't give up on it, though. Even if you got to get another job, just, you know, keep doing it. Like, share, delete, unlike, do whatever you do. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.